Hey, what's up everyone? I'm your host DCSG 81 and today we are looking at Thanos himself from SH Figuarts for the Avengers EndGame. Okay, so this is what everyone's been waiting for, but before we get started, I'm so sorry that you can see Doctor Strange here. I'll take you to a tour. Okay, so what is happening is I'm actually taking this group photo. It's actually as a token of appreciation for my 10,000 followers in Instagram. So I'm actually preparing them for the pictures. I will show it at the end of the video, the pictures if you are interested. Yeah, so this is like something which I like to show my followers for their following, and I really appreciate that. Yep, you can check out my Instagram that you can see on the screen right now. Yep, so let's begin. Okay, so let's take a look at the box. Similar to my previous two review for Black Widow as well as Ant-Man, you can see right up here now for both the link for both of their review. They are actually sporting a very similar packaging, which is all white. I think they are just doing that for every endgame character they are going to release so far. I think so. So this is again nothing much at the side, just some wordings, and again the back end you can see all these pictures when you are doing a pre-order as well. So let's begin with the unboxing. Okay, so here he is right out of the box. Yep, so I'm just at loss of word. He just looks so great. Actually, at first I'm not really, how do I put it, fancy on his costume, because I just find it's a bit too much to be on this costume. I mean, maybe I'm just used to his casual look in Infinity War. So when he finally dress up again, I just feel it's a little bit, too much. But when I have him on my hand just now, he just look, intimidating. I mean, it's so like it's so scary. I mean, just like he's saying in the movie, I'm inevitable. Yeah. So look, so sorry, let's take a closer look. Okay, so you can see that actually I think it's pretty much the same figure as of the previous one, just that they added the mold for the armor, and surprisingly the armor is pretty well done. I mean, in terms of paint, you can see when the light reflected off, it looks like, so shiny and looks like a real die cast, but we all know that it's not die cast. Yeah, so if this whole figure is die cast, I believe the price will be maybe triples. Yeah, so it looks very good. You can see that the entire gold is very it just bring out the best of the whole figure. It's just, I mean, when you have a tons of figure and you just put this right at the middle, it just steal the show, and you get what I mean. Yeah, so again, for this figure, I have actually heard a few issues again from some of the blogs. Yeah, so one of it is I remember mostly right out of the box. I mean, even before the box, they someone took pictures that I think this piece is actually missing or something. So you can see there's a black here, but this part is all gold, or maybe they forgot to paint it or something. Yeah, so that's one. And another one is they actually have the same face. It comes with two interchangeable face. I'll show you later, but two of them is actually the same face. I'll show you which one later. Yeah, other than that, don't think there's any other problem. Maybe I wasn't aware of. Yeah, so now let's proceed to the articulations. Okay, so for the articulation, I believe this will be a little bit more restricted because of the armor as compared to the previous one. Of course, again, after this video, I will do a comparison video with the Infinity War Thanos. Yeah, the same as the Black Widow and Ant-Man. Okay, so just stay tuned for that. And but this video, I'm just purely going to concentrate on the Endgame Thanos. So let's take a look at the head. Okay, so as expected, it's actually pretty restricted. As you can see, he can't really look up. Not because of, oh yeah, it is because of the hinder of the armor, the helmet. So he can't really look up. This is the best he could do. Look down is pretty good, but it also makes sense because everyone should be shorter than him, so he should be looking up and looking down on the rest of the Avengers. Yeah, so he can turn pretty restricted again because of this part here. Oops, see. Okay, too much force then, sorry. Okay, so he can turn pretty much to the side, but he can't really look entirely to the side, just, you know, slightly. Okay, but he can turn down pretty much. As for the arms, can go 90 degrees. Let's see, can do an upper punch. No, because it's blocked. Yeah, this is the best he can do. Okay, so there's a 90 degree. There's no arm swivel because of the armor again. So because if they given an arm swivel, the armor will be seen as breaking off. Yep, so that's the best he can do. So for the F joint, I would say is pretty good because he can go pretty. He can bend down pretty much. Maybe you can't really see it, but to me it's pretty good. Bend forward this much, actually not much. Yeah, so okay, let's see the arm. Just now I noticed it actually come down, so you might have more room for, yeah, you can actually do slightly more, but you can't really do a straight punch without looking odd. This is odd. Yeah, so doesn't really do much, maybe just slightly more articulation, but you can do it without pulling it down as well. Yeah, so let's go for the legs. He can't really do a split. I'm not sure whether the previous one can. Yeah, but I think maybe can do better than this one. This piece is a soft rubber, so it doesn't, actually all of it is a soft rubber, so it doesn't hinder any of the articulations. And again, similar to Black Widow and Ant-Man, the leg can be pulled down for more room to turn. Yeah, so if I didn't turn it, I mean didn't pull it down, I think he will be, yeah, just like this. See, oh, you can actually, but if you force it up, actually it's actually going down already. See, it's already go down by itself. So it's better that you pull it down before you do a higher kick. Otherwise, the paint will rub on here and you might have some paint scrub. Okay, so the leg can turn 90. Yep, as expected. And there's some foot ball joint here, and of course a toe hinge. Yep, so again, can't move much because of these two pieces here. Yeah, so have to be very careful when you are trying to posing with the moving around, because it might have a paint scrub otherwise. Yep, so that's all for the articulation. We'll move on to the accessories. Okay, for the accessory, he doesn't come with much, but I think it's sufficient. So let's go through the hands first. He have a fist hand as per in the box, and then we have the a pair of hands that is like angry, sort of like I want to grip you, you know, this kind of. It's not exactly a relaxed hand, but it's just an angry hands. Of course, the Infinity Gauntlet, I think this time they actually made it look so much better than the Infinity War, but I'll cover that during my comparison video. Okay, so the next one we have a relax. This is what what I call a relaxed hand for the Infinity Gauntlet hand. But if I'm not wrong, the previous one also have another one like this, but with the one without Infinity Gauntlet. But this time they actually exclude that and they give another hand, which is for holding his weapons. Okay, so this weapon can only be hold with this hand and not on the gauntlet hand. Okay, so since we are at it, let's take a look at this hand. These weapons. So it's looking very good, and I'm not sure whether is this on purpose or is it just mine. You can see that it's not entirely straight. You can see there's a few of bump. Maybe it's just to show that he have already been through some battles with this. Yeah, or I'll be very angry if it's a production issue. But actually it makes it looks a little more realistic. But if it's been to battle, I mean they should have at least have some, you know, war battle damage or something like that, a scrub or maybe some burns, then you look much better. But this, it looks very new. At the same time, you have these bumps, it will looks a bit odd. Okay, so tell me, what do you think about this? Okay, so next we shall take a look at the face. So the figure itself comes with this face. Not so sure whether this is the lips are slightly open. It's like he's talking something. I'm not sure whether the previous Infinity War have this one or not. Okay, so then the next one that comes with it is actually the smiling one. Okay, it's very obvious, it's different. And then this, the one, the angry one. This is the one that some people, they actually have both, which is this head. So they are missing this one, this head, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the previous one have this head as well. So okay, one last thing, let's try and see. Oops. Okay, this is to change the face. I'm just trying to see, because I've seen people that post his one. It shows that he can actually hold the gun, this helmet. I think because at first I thought this whole piece can be removed to reveal his head, but it doesn't seem so, because as you can see, it's just half of it. This part is actually still sticking to the head. So I think what they actually do is they actually use the Infinity War head on the figure, and then to make the helmet looks like it's without head, they actually just remove the face and just put this on, so it looks like an empty helmet. Yeah, so to answer some of the question and also my own question, this cannot be removed. So if you want a Thanos without the helmet, you have to get the Infinity War ones. Yeah. Okay, so let's proceed with the size comparison. Okay, so first of all, of course, I will compare him with the rest of the team, which is the Mark 50 from SH Figuarts. The head of Tony is of course not from SH Figuarts, it's actually from a brand called Manipul. You can see the screen now, so the link now, if you are interested to have a look at the review, which I made very early on. You can check the link. Okay, and then this is the Captain America from Civil War, and of the head is of course from SH Figuarts itself. I have one that is for Infinity War, the beard one. Yeah, but if you're interested, you can check the link here, but I'm not showing it on the screen now. Okay, then next we have all of them, which are from the Avengers EndGame, which is SH Figuarts Ant-Man and also SH Figuarts Black Widow, and 3 of them actually got released together this month. Yeah, so they're all from Avengers EndGame. So right up next we have 2 Thor. which is one is from Mesco Thor Ragnarok, and also the one from SH Figuarts Thor from Infinity War. And next again we have two Captain Marvel. One is of course from the Marvel Legend, and this one is actually from the SH Figuarts. Okay, so lastly you can see all three giants. This is SH Figuarts from Ragnarok Hulk, and also this is SH Figuarts Hulk from Infinity War. So they are both taller than Thanos himself. So lastly, the final verdict for this guy. Okay, so he looks very good overall. Almost perfect, I would say, but because I'm not very sort of fancy of this look, yeah, so I kind of like needs to give him slightly lower than the score that Ant-Man and Black Widow get. So I'm giving him a 9 out of 10 for him, and it is partly because of the look, and also because it's actually hindering a lot of the articulation. So she's kind of making him like less poseable. Yeah, so otherwise it's a very good figure. So I would say that if you don't have any Thanos and you're still wondering whether you should go for this one, I think you should. If you can find him, yeah, you really should, because he looks very good. Even without any pose, just holding his weapons, he will look very good. Okay, so stay tuned for the pictures. At the end I'll show some pictures of him with the weapons. And yep, so I hope you like this video. Sorry it's dragging a bit long. Yeah, so I hope you like this video, and leave a comment if you would like to know more, or if I said anything wrong and you'd like to correct me, feel free to leave a comment. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I have some other videos, not just about reviews, maybe some toy news and some animations and some comparison or head swap and things like that. I try to make it as different as possible, not just all about reviews. Okay, so yeah, and also feel free to look around at my channel and see if there's any video that might caught your attention on, and I would really appreciate if you can actually share my channel with any of your friends who are interested in this hobby as well. Okay, till then I'll talk to you very soon. Okay, bye.